Right, today I'm going to show you how to create this template. This is a Bootstrap template with a scroll effect and parallax background image. As you can see here, first of all, when the page loads, you see that everything just get in smoothly. Yeah, you have a welcome title here, and also we have the product or the summary section here, and we have our showcase, and we have a product section. In the product section we have a overlay content. Also, if you want to see next section for the product, just mouse over and it goes to the next section. Mouse back, preview, then you see the back section. You can see we're having a background image here which is fixed, and we also have a testimonial section which is changing according to the time. This is a testimonial created. This is a section created with the Bootstrap also. Now we have a subscribe here, is very simple and nice looking. We also have a icon, social media icons here, and our copyright footer. This is a very nice and clean footer, very simple. So I want to show you how to create this. So let's get started now. So now we have a HTML markup. So what we want to do, let's just go ahead and add navbar first. Call it navbar. Can come here to Bootstrap and search for navbar. Just copy this one and come paste it here. So just get out of this one. So for the brand, you can put your name here. So in this case I'm just going to put some studio. Right, so what else I want to do now is let's go ahead and add sections. So the first section we have is we want to add this section first. We want to add this section, so let's go ahead and create a div, add of img section, and this section 1. So in img section 1 we have text, and we also have a text, the text section. So we have a span, the class of call to action, so in this we're just going to say welcome to SM Studio. So the following section we have now is main content. So for the main content, we'll just have a section class of section, and section 2. We have now class of section 2. So in section 2 we will have h1 title. We have a title, text center. Also have a text uppercase. This is going to be a summary. So we just got product. So we need also a div. A div with a class of product details. So it's going to add some content here, but before that, let's add it in paragraph. Add some content here, product details. So the following thing we want to do here, we want to add showcase 1. It's called showcase 1. We want to add now summary. Summary is our many content. So for the summary, let's just go ahead and add a div, the class of container. And give it a title. It's called this is going to be h1, class of h1, text center, uppercase, text uppercase, and summary. So called summary. So the following thing is let's add a row div. Also row div with a class of border, because we want to have it some kind of border. So border. So in this we need to have some. Like what you see here. We need to have two columns. So here we say. So let's go and add the first column, which is going to div column m6, and also called card left. So in card left, what you want to have a card, class of card, shadow, and what else? Also make sure that it's BD white. And is also rounded. Now we card body now. So in card body we need to have a title. First let's get a div, the card body. The text center. So let's have now a title. Its title is going to be h1, h3. Can we use h3? Let's go ahead. Just use h3 and card title. And and h3. Say product 1, our product 1. So we need the paragraph, class of card, text card, sorry, card text. So just add some content here. Alright, so the following thing I want to add, I need two of them. So what I can do is just copy this and add it. So just make sure here I say that, say card left, and let's create card right. Card right. So we call it here card right. And product 2. So back in browser, you can see this is what we have so far. So we want to now add this. We want to add this section, showcase section. So for this showcase section, we are going to have say for the showcase section, we are going to have img div with the class of img img section. Div with a class of img section. So we need also text section. So we need also span title. Need a title. So a call to action. So this one we just say our showcase one. So another thing you want to add now is section with the product. Let's just go ahead and check product. So we need to add now this product section. So let's go ahead and add product section. So add a div, the class of section, and section 2, class of section 2. So in section 2 we need a title. So this is going to be h2, class of h2, class of h2, text center, text uppercase, text uppercase. So let's go let's go say our product. You can name it whatever you want, but we just call it a product. So let's have another div with a class of product details. We need to have a product details. So it's a product details. So in product detail, we just need to have some content. So just have some, need to have some content here. All right, so the following thing we need to have an icon. We need to have an icon. So let's have an icon with a class of down. This is showing icon showing down. Right, so back in browser, what we have so far, this is what we have so far. You can see our icon. Everything is not looking good, but we will have a better look very soon. So next thing we want to do, we want to add now showcase product. We want to add now this product, this showcase product. We want to add now this showcase product. So what we want to do is just create a div with a class of showcase product, class of showcase 1. So in showcase 1, first of all, we need to do is row. In the row columns, and the row and the detail. So in this one, first of all, we need to have need to create a card. So this is going to be a product showcase. So we need to create a card. Card text white. So text white. We want to make sure that our the text for the image is going white. So the secondary, no, I think what I should do first is add, I think you should add first of all the column, the div, the class of column. So let's give it a class of product. So in here now, we can now have a div with a class of card text white. So in this one, we need a image. We need an image. So we have an image with a class of card image. Card img. And so we don't have the image yet. We are going to get that soon. I'm going to show you where to get the image. So what I want to add now is I want to add a div give it a class of image imd overlay imd overlay and text center. I want to make sure that text center. So now this is our product left. This is our product. This is our left product, or the product left, whatever you can call it. So title, this is going to be h2, h3, the title. Call it product, and now we are going to have some content and class of card text. So we're going to have a paragraph with a class of card text. So just say this is our product. So this is what we have, and because we need 4 of them, we need 4 of this. So what I can do now is just copy and paste them. First of all, let me just copy this one and paste. Here we have 2, but we need to have like 4 of them. Let me just copy this one. This one was showcase 1, so I need to have a showcase 2. This is going to be showcase 2. Yeah. So back in browser, you see anything right now, but I'm going to make it look better just very soon. So okay guys, so we have this so far. So what we want to do, what I want to do now is first of all, let's grab some image and add here, then you can at least see what is going on. So I just go on to this site here. By the way, this is a free image. You can also use it for your project. Just create an account and you can start getting some image. So I'll just type office. So you can in this project we can actually use any type of image, so we don't really need to just use the same images here. You can use any type of image. So in this case I want to get this one. I want to download this one, so just go ahead and click download. So let me just go ahead and download some few image, then I get back. So I have some image downloaded already. I have some image in here downloaded already. It took me a while. So what I want to do, I just want to add some image here for now, then we'll be able to see now the look. First of all, let's just come here to here is for the product as image, add some image. Sorry. Let's just add some image. Alright, so save it and back in browser. This is what we have so far. This is what we have. So what I want to do now, I want to proceed and add, after this section, I want to add now the following section. So for the following section, what I can do is just copy this first section and paste it here, just change it to section. Just change it to section 3. So also change the title to our service. Our service. Alright, so back in browser. So for the footer, I just want to paste this what I have. So just call it footer because I don't want the video to be very long. So this is what we have for the footer. Back in browser, this is what we have so far for the footer. So now what I want to do now is just add some styling, then we can have a better look. So for the styling, let's go ahead and link our style sheet. Just link our style sheet here, and we also want to link our JavaScript. And we want to link also our scroll effect JavaScript. So let's close this. For our CSS, now what I want to do is just want to add some basic for CSS, say HTML and the body, to add higher 100%, height 100%, margin 0, and they also want to font size, default font size. I want to default font size with 18 pixel, and I also want to font size. I also want to font. So for the font size, I haven't font family. I haven't added yet, so that's when you can add it. I leave it up to you to add the font you like. So I want to now add let's add line height 1.5 am. Also want to add color RGBA, red 19, green to 2, and the blue to 2. Also I want to add text decoration center. Say text decoration center. Text decoration to no. Sorry, text decoration to no. So that's it for the basic. But I want H1 and H2 to have font family. Font family, I haven't add font family yet, but I can go ahead and add this font family. I will add font family later, so it doesn't matter. I will add font family later, but for now let's just add text shadow. Let's add some text shadow in here. And the color, you just give it that's not good. Look, it's now for H1 and H2, so we want to add it text shadow to say 4 pixel, and the color, put it to light gray. Now let's add the parallax effect. So for parallax effect, we have first of all let's target IMG section 1. Let's target IMG section 1 and IMG section 2 and IMG section 3. So what we want to do is make sure the position is a relative, and opacity to 0.70. It's okay. And background position, to fixed, background position to center, sorry, and background size cover, and background repeat, no repeat, and the background attachment to fix, and transit. I don't really need to add this here. So this is it for all the sections. Now let's just go ahead and add now for the section 1. Let's add start the section 1. Let's say IMG section 1 background image URL, and we can just find any URL here. I really want to add this first one, and want to set mini wide 100% and mini height 100%. So this is to make the full screen image. Now opacity, I also want to add opacity to 0.6. So back in browser, this is what we have so far. But image, you can see this image and this one, they are not the same. You can actually change whatever image you want. It doesn't matter. So you can see we're having now a fixed image. So the following thing I want to add now is let's go ahead and add for section 2. So for the just the same thing. So what we are going to do is just changing some section 2. We just change the image to fashion image, fashion woman. Sorry, this has become sorry. Yes, this one's supposed to be section 2, right? Now you can see we're having now section 2. So let's go ahead and add section 3. For section 3 image, if you use the same image, you'll see what you have now. This is the same image as the top is coming down here. Alright, so that's it for the sections, for parallax sections. So let's now start the text. The text here, this one. Let's start now the text. This text you see. What I want to do now is I just want to title the text section. Text section 1. First for the first one, text section 1, and I want to change the position to top position to 50%. So this will give us it will put the element on the middle, the title on the middle, and I want to put the position absolute. I want to make sure the position is absolute, and I also want to add a maximum width for that 100%, and I want to make sure the text is center, and I also want to add color. The color for that, I want it to be RGBA 240, and RGB, and for green we want to 241, blue also 241. So that will give us, we have now the color. So what you want to now is font size to 30. I want to set font size to 30 pixel, and I want to font weight to 600, and I want to now letter spacing. I want to make sure the letter spacing I want to set to 7 pixel, and I want to set the padding to 20 and 40. So back in the browser, this is no, it's not appearing. We don't have text appearing here yet, but don't worry, we are going to find it. Why is it not appearing? Text 1, section 1. Text section 1. Yeah, that's far. What I want to do, I want to make sure that you appear on the left here, as you can see here. I want to make sure it appear on the left. So to do that, I can just go here and I can go here, instead to say text alignment center, I have to say, where is text alignment? Yeah, I'd say text alignment left, because I want it to appear on the left. So yeah, there you go, we have left. But I want to also to add I want to add effect on mouse hover. So what I will do here is mouse hover. So mouse hover background color to light gray, and background to gray, and the color, which color is this one here, and color to black, color, set color to black. So this is what we have so far. I just made a mistake here. This is supposed to be text, sorry, text. And I also want to set border 1 pixel, and solid. For the color, just put the same color. Yeah, this is for the bold. Yeah. Sorry. This is supposed to be a border radius. Yes. Supposed to say border radius 10 pixel. But let's go ahead and first of all, let's start the call to action. Text section 1, call to action. Call to action. So we have background. Background is set to transparent. Background color is set to transparent, and border is set to solid 1 pixel, solid 1 pixel, and white. So color is white. We also you want to set the color. Also, I want to set the color. Color to white, and the padding I want to set the padding to 10 pixel, 30 pixel. alright, so this is what we have so far. Now what I wanted to do is on mouse hover on this one, on this title, and change the background. So let me just go ahead and change it here first. So add a call to action. Yes, so automatically now you can see is here. Now border radius for the call to action. Section 1 border radius. This one padding is okay. Border radius. Alright, so let's add border radius to call to action. Call to action. So just border radius, let's set to 40 pixel. This is what we have now so far. Okay, so for our summary section, let me just go see what we have for summary section. For summary section, let me add a padding, padding to summary section. Pixel. I also want to add some spacing between this. I want to give it some space. First of all, let me target section. Just want to target section and add some padding to section. The section. For padding, let's go like 70. 70 pixel and 90 pixel. So what we have so far is what we have so far. Also, I want to give a bit style of this tool. So I will use I just use a card left, and the card right. So let's add padding 30 pixel and 40 pixel. Okay, so we have some spacing with the card. Another thing I want to add is here the title for the following section. Want to add the title, this title here, call to action for the section 2. So section 2, here we have a text section 2. Sorry, let's have a text section. Yes, first of all, let's just start the text section here. Let's call it the text or text section. So for the text section, we also want to give a get space from the top. We want to give top 50%. This will give us, this will put the element on the middle, and the position we want to absolute. In fact, I can just copy this one here and add it, because it's just the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing, so I'll just change a few things on this. So instead of left, I just say center. Now this is what we have now, and the call to action for the section. So for the call to action for this section, text section, call to action, I also want to add the same thing, but except there's no background. When you see, no, it's actually the same thing. So what I want to do is I just want to copy and paste it here. So we are going to have the same thing. Background transparent, but I want to add a mouse hover, and so to do that, I will just add here the same. Sorry, so this one not supposed to be here. It won't work. What I can do is just copy and paste it here. So just change to text section. So this will give us the same thing. We'll have the same thing now. Alright, so I think this is enough, but we still have a product. We have to style the product. Yes, a problem, because here, yes, yeah. So product also, we have product. So we want to style now a icon, and another thing I haven't added is I haven't added the testimonial section. So let me just go and add that before continue. Let's just scroll here, testimonial. So for the testimonial, I want us to go to Bootstrap. For the testimonial, I want us to go to Bootstrap and find the console, Bootstrap. Carousel, Bootstrap. So this is what you are going to use for testimonial. So I want us to use this, the first one for the testimonial. So we are just going to add this, and what we do here is add, just remove image. Instead of image, we are going to use some text here. So when you look at what we have here, what you have here on top is we have a test, we have a title. It says testimonial. So this is going to be H2. It can be H3, whatever you want. H3, and class of text center. So we're just going to say testimonial. So for this one too, now here we have a paragraph, the text center, class of text center, and we're just going to add some default content here. So here now we have H4, H5, the class of text center. So this is going to be an author. So I just put my name. So you can put yours. For the first one, just close this. For the first one, so the second one also is going to be the same thing. So just copy this and paste it here. So I can also change put another one, another author, and another one. So it can be as many as you want. So this is it for the testimonial. So in the testimonial also we have a class. We also have a class of section. In this div also we also have a class of section. So this is what we have so far. This is what we have so far. Or if you want, we can use here H2, whatever you want, H2, H3, or so I can just change here to H2 instead to change everything again. And here we have H2. Alright, this is what we have now. As you can see, it's showing different order. Now I want to start now let's start the product first. Let's start the product. Where is the product? Here is the product. First of all, let me start the call to action. Start the call to action. Call to action. Say background color transparent. Background color transparent. Want to add border border solid 1 pixel, and the color white. And they also want to add the color to white. I also want to add the color, want to padding 10 pixel and 20 pixel and 30 pixel. You can put 40 pixel. Also I want to add the border radius. Border radius to 50 pixel. And the font size, for the font size is going to be 40 pixel. And the font weight is going to be 700. It's going to be 700. Alright, so what else we have now? Now for the background light, let's have now background light. For the background light section with the section BD with the background light, section BD light, sorry, section BD light. So we just have background color set to RGBA, say 252 for green, 249 and 249 for blue. So for the color we will have a color, we have a RGBA 8. For green we have 7 and blue 7. So for the, let's just copy this and change to dark. For the dark section, so we just have this one, just change this one to let me just copy this and change it here. Alright, so this is what we have for the dark. Now what I want to add now is a BTN. For the BTN we have BTN outline. For the BTN outline, the secondary, we have background color. Background color is RGBA. RGBA 13. For the green 252. For the blue 252. And for the BTN secondary on mouse hover, we have so we'll just have a background white, and color, dark color. So that's it for the btn. For the product details, for the product detail, for the product we have just padding, just add padding 10 pixel. You can do 20 pixel, no, 10 pixel and 20 pixel. So for icon, and so far let's see what we have. This is what we have for the product, but for the image we have to know that we change the image is going to be the same. Alright, so let's keep moving. For the product detail, say product details. For product details, we have text alignment center, and padding 50. The padding and the 8 pixel. So yes, now let's just start the icons. For the icon, first of all, icon bar. For icon bar A, we have display inline block, and the text alignment center. We have a padding. We have a padding of 15 pixel, and transit all all 0.3 second, and we have font size. We can put 17, whatever you want you can put, so you put 17. We have border radius, put it to 50 pixel, 50%, sorry. And now we have text decoration none. So now let's add now icon bar A, mouse hover, we have background color, we put RGBA 00. So now let's start now one by one. So we have for Facebook icon, for Facebook icon background color is going to be, let me just do it first here. Facebook color, we can just choose any color. I know you know the better color for Facebook, so yeah, for Facebook. So we copy, or we just do copy this and add. This can be LinkedIn. So we just change it a bit. This will become LinkedIn and Twitter. This is just going also a bit. It's going with Twitter, and for Google, this is going to be red. This is for Google, and the same thing for YouTube. Alright, so this is what we have now. Now let's start now other icons, right and down icon. So for that we say FA chevron, down. So what you want to do is a font size. You want to set font size to 35 pixel. Want to make it a bigger, and color, you want it to be dark. You can put whatever color you want. So just going to copy this and add a couple of them. In fact, I can do this sort of down, say right, and say left. Yeah, so this is going to give us the same thing. And I have forgot to add the icon here, so I'm going to add that, don't worry. Right and left. For the testimonial, we have we need to have a H. For testimonial, need to have a dash here, a HR here, line. So for the HR, so we're going to add for the HR testimonial. Sorry, this one is supposed to have a class of testimonial. The testimonial HR, say border, yes. So I want to set max width because I want it to be not very long. Max width is 20 pixel, 20%, and I want to say border top dash. I can say 2 pixel. I can add 2 pixel, but you can add whatever you want. So say 2 pixel dash, and the color, you can give it any color you want. So for me, I just want to choose this color. Alright, so let's now add the card overlay. Say card overlay image. For the card overlay image, image overlay. for card img overlay. So we'll have opacity. For now we take opacity 0 and font size to 20 pixel. Alright, so now for card image, I want to start a card image overlay H1, H5. I want to add the font size to 25 pixel and also font weight to 500. So far this is what we have. Now you can see our image. There's no content appear. There's no content appear here yet, but we can fix it very soon. So this is the look we have so far. I'm telling you, this color is not the right color for the social media. So here I'm supposed to add color. Do I have color here? No. Let's add color white. Yes. Now it's better. This is much better. Alright, so now I think we are done with the few things here. What I just need to alright, so I want to make sure that this icon appear on the center, but for this one I think it's fine here, or I leave you to do that. So what you want to do, I think I have to put this icon on this div here section, this section here. Yeah, so right, so it's in center. All right, so for the image, you see we have some big image and smaller image, but what I can do right now, just change the image. Change the image we're having. This is the same size. I think this also because there's some image. This also is because some image download is are not the same size, height. I need to find a different image, sorry, but anyway, you can do that. You can find any different image there, add there. Okay guys, so this is what we have so far. Now you can see we are having now our top bar, menu, welcome, title, and our parallax, and we're having now our summary section and another parallax, and with a different image, and our showcase one. We're having now products and some content here. We're having this is a product we're having. Yeah, by the way, I want to show you how this happened about when the mouse hover on the product, you can see we're having the content coming on top. So we're having the button, next, and the preview, just icons. Also we're having another parallax or fixed image background with the title. We're having now testimonial section. We also have input in a footer. So this is what we have so far. Now let me show you first for our section, for our card with the overlay image. You can see here, if I remove this one and save it, now we have in content. So to make it that work, for this content to appear, to disappear and appear only if the mouse hover. So I'm just going in here and target the card image img overlay. So I'm just going to give it opacity 0.0. So, and I want to say target again the same card overlay. So when mouse hover, so I want to set the opacity to 0.90. So save it, back in browser. Now this is what we have now. All right, so the second thing I want to do, I want to now add the effect. So to do that, I'm just going to my scroll effect. Let me just go ahead and close this one for now. Now let's just now create the function for scroll reveal sr window.sr equal scroll reveal. So now we will do sr.reveal Now I just want to target first of all the card left. Want to target the card left. So what I do is set the duration to 3000 milliseconds and distance I can set to 50 pixel, and I also want to add origin. I want to add the origin to, origin is coming from left. Origin is where it's coming from, so in this case it's coming from left. So just save this, back in browser. Sorry about that. Yes, so just save it, back in browser. We still have the issue here. I have to make sure that scroll reveal. Let me just double check what I've typed here. Distance. Okay, so just do window.sr equal to scroll, go to scroll reveal, go to scroll reveal. So let's target now. Let's now do scroll sr. Let's now do scroll. Let's do sr dot reveal sr.reveal. So it's a function, so just target card left, the card left. So let's just add duration 3000 millisecond, and distance at 50 pixel, and origin add to left. Origin left. So back in browser, this we have is working now. So what I want to do, I just have to copy this one because it's going to the same thing, the right card. So I'm just going to copy this one and paste it here. So I'm just going to change it right to right, and down here to right. So just save it back in browser. Now we have this effect here. The following thing I want to do, I want to target this welcome text section. So to do that, I'm just coming here, paste here, but for now I want to target text section 1, and origin I want it to appear from bottom, and I want also distance to be 100 pixel. You can put whatever you want, so just put 100 pixel is okay for now. Yeah, so I want to target summary, and this summary title and the rest of titles I want it to be the same. So to do that, I will just come here and this I want to target summary here. Remember, I have a class of summary there, so just type here summary, origin to be bottom, and the distance to be 50 pixel. It's going to be the same thing. Instead to have a class of text section 1, so this is going to be just text section, text section, and the origin is bottom. Okay, so just go ahead and save this back in browser. Okay, this one is working, and this one, testimonial, I also want to target it. So where is it? From here, we have a class of effect here, so I'm just going to copy this class of effect, go ahead and add it here, sr.reveal, and want to target effect, and the duration, just going to add duration the same 3000, and the distance I just want to be 50 pixel, and the origin I just want it to be from bottom. So save back in browser. Yeah, it's working. So I don't know what else to do here. All right, so I just want to now target the product. So for the product, it's going to be the same thing. Just going to copy this one. It's going to be the same thing. So just going to change here. I want to target product. Just change here to product. So yeah, this is okay. For icon, bottom icon, or bottom icon. So what I want to do here, I want to also copy the same thing and add here. But I want to change this to 2000, and the target is FA. No, the target is icon bar. I want to target icon bar. So back in browser, this is what we have. So let's just go ahead and refresh the page and see all the effect. Now this is what we have so far. This is what we have so far. So what I want to do now is I want to work now on this section, on these two sections. First of all, I want to, when the page load, this showcase 1 to say showcase 2 to display to none. So to do that, let me just go ahead and close this one first. So I go to many.js. So first of all, let me just go ahead and create two variables here. First of all, create showcase 1. And get showcase 1 equal to document.getElement by ID. So the ID is showcase 1. So this is going to be the same thing, the showcase 2. So we're just going to copy this one and just going to copy this. Just going to copy this and add it here. So and this one is supposed to be showcase 1. This is showcase 1. And this is supposed to be showcase 2. Showcase 2. So now let's style it with JavaScript. The style is very simple, just showcase 1, showcase 1.style dot display equal to none, equal to block, because when the page load, I want to showcase 1 to show and showcase 2 to be displayed to none. So display equal to none. This is, by the way, this is very basic, but you can try and make it much better. But I don't really want to make it complicated. This is completely for the beginners. So another thing, now I want to target now the button. The first one is the next button equal to document.getElement by ID of next. So this is going to be the same thing. ID of prev. Right, so now I want to create two functions. The first function is for the next. So let me just go ahead and add event listener to this next function. So when the next is clicked, I want to run this function. So I'm just going to use arrow function. So when the next button is clicked, I just want to alert and message alert next clicked. I just want to alert next clicked. It is going to be the same thing with the preview. So I'm just going to copy and paste it here. So change this to prev. Now save it back in browser. Just go ahead, refresh the page, click next. It's not loading. Let's go ahead and check the problem. Cannot read the property style of none, of nil. Property style of nil, line 5. What is it in line 5? Showcase 1. Yeah, is problem. So just make sure that everything is okay. Showcase 1. Supposed to showcase. Supposed to have E here and E here. So save it. Back in browser. Refresh the page. Try to. Yeah, it's working. Alright, so now it's working. What I want to do is I don't want to use alert. I want to style it. So first of all, I want to check if showcase 1 dot style dot display is equal to block. So I want to check if is block equal to block. So what I want to, if is equal to block, so I just want to style it. So do showcase 2 dot style dot display equal to block, and just copy this one and add it here. So that will be showcase 1 this style equal to none. Yeah, so now first of all, let's just save this back in browser. Once it's clicked, yeah, now it's working. So I want to reverse it, or otherwise just say I just want to, when I click and I found that this is the last section or last showcase, so it just return to the showcase 1. The same thing as the preview button. If you click, if it's the last showcase, so it just return to the first showcase and the return. So just turn over and over, vice versa. So to do that, I'm just going to do else if. So as if showcase 2 dot style dot display equal to block. So what I want to do, I'm just going to copy this one. Let me just copy this one instead to type it, because I don't want the video really to become very long. So just going to add this one here. So I'm going to change showcase 2. This one I'm just going to change here 1 and add here 2. Alright, so save it back in browser, refresh the page, click, we have it here. This is the section 2. If you click, return to the section 1. But you can, I think you notice is a bit slow when you click to, but it's not really slow. Let's just refresh again the page. When you click, yeah, you can see it's a bit slow. What I can do, just going to the effect and the target where is the product, and I just want to change to 2000 milliseconds, so to make it more faster. So refresh again the page. When you click, but it's not that slow. I don't know if you have noticed any change, but anyway, you can do it better. You have already see what we are doing here. So to do now reverse or preview button, just going to copy this for the next, add here, and go to change if the showcase 2 is equal to block, so showcase 1 is be block, display to be block, and showcase 2 to none, or you can reverse it. This one will just come to 1 or to 2, and this one to 1, so reverse. It's very simple to understand for beginners. I know the guys a lot of experience, and you can really play around with this one, make something very, very perfect. But for beginners, this is good enough. All right, so this I will leave the link for this template. You don't need to type everything, but I will leave the link for this template in the description, so you can go to my GitHub and just get all this code, so you don't need to type everything. So if you have it, will be better to understand.